I said one of the functions of commercial banks is that they look after variables such as insurance policies. Let us look at insurance. What is insurance? Insurance is simply the protection against all forms of risks. You want to protect something against all forms of what? Risks. So, insurance is based on four main principles. The first one is insurable interest. Insurable interest. This simply means a person who is supposed to insure a property must be the one who should suffer the loss or the consequence should the property get damaged. Should the property get damaged. For example, you cannot insure your uncle's car. You insure your uncle's property. No, that is not allowed because you won't suffer consequences or you won't suffer any loss when that car is damaged. But instead you are your uncle. So insurable interest. Person who is supposed to insure a property is the one who will suffer consequences or loss should the property get damaged. The second principle is utmost good faith. Utmost good faith is concerned with the honest or the maximum honest from the insurance company and the person who is insuring a product. Or not, let me not say a product, but a property. We have this person insuring a property and the insurance company here. Both of these two must be honest. You must disclose all the facts. For example, you are insuring a vehicle. You must tell the insurance company if at all your vehicle is damaged in some way or it has got problems. You should tell them everything. That is utmost good faith, honesty from both parties, the insurance company and the person who is insuring a property. Then indemnity. Indemnity simply means the insurance company believes in restoring someone to the position he or she was before suffering a financial loss. They will not give you profit, no. They will just restore you back to the position you used to be before you suffered a loss. For example, if you insure a car, then it has got damaged in the road accident. You will receive money to buy a new car, but the old car will be taken by the insurance company so that you'll be restored back to your original position. Not like you have two cars now, the old one and the new one. No. They will just restore you back to your position. Then the last one is subrogation. The insurance company will only pay if the compensation of the loss suffered was caused by the risk that was covered in the policy. For example, if you insured your house against, against fire, you insured your house against fire, then it gets damaged by wind or just any other thing, any other accident, the insurance company will not be accountable for that. They won't be responsible. They won't help you in any way because the policy that was covered is fire and not wind. So the insurance company can only pay if the compensation of the loss suffered was caused by the risk that was covered in the policy. It was covered in the what? In the policy. These are the 4 principles on which the insurance is based. Now, we have types of insurance or insurance cover. What can you insure? We have types of insurance cover. The first one is motor vehicle insurance. The insurance company promises to compensate the insured. We have 2 things here. Insurer is the company, the insurance company. Then insured is the person who is being or who is taking the insurance. So, for motor vehicle insurance policy, the insurance company promises to compensate the insured if his or her car is lost or damaged. Through theft, fire, or accident. So here we're dealing with motor vehicle insurance. Motor vehicle, something to do with the cars. So now it is divided into 3 classes. 3. We have third-party insurance, full third-party, and comprehensive insurance. This should not be 2. It's the type of motor vehicle insurance. We have third-party, full third-party, and comprehensive. The 3 fall under what? Motor vehicle insurance. Third-party is the type of insurance which is compulsory under the Road Traffic Act for all motor vehicles. No license can be granted for any motor vehicle without a valid insurance certificate, which is called a cover note. So, for this one, the insurance company and the owner of the vehicle are the first 2 parties. I'm saying third-party insurance. So, the insurance company and the owner of the vehicle are the first 2 parties. Anyone else apart from the car owners and the passengers are called the third party. Anyone else apart from the car owners, passengers, is called the third party. So you are in the car, you hit someone. That person is known as what? A third party. So the third party insurance covers the person injured but not the property damaged. For example, if a car knocks down a pedestrian and he or she is injured, the insurance company will pay for medical expenses of the person injured, the compensation. But if at all that person had something, the property won't be insured or won't be compensated, let me say, by the insurance company. It only takes care of the third party. That person, this is a car. You are a driver, you are driving, you hit someone here. The insurance company will take care of all the medical expenses. That is third party. Then, for third party, the insurance company covers all damages, including the third party's property. It also covers passengers in one's own car. If you injure your passengers, you've got full third party, the insurance company will pay for medical expenses of the what? The passengers as well. But for third party, the insurance company only takes care of the what? The third party, the person who is injured. That's all. But for full third party, the insurance company will take care of all forms of damage. Then the comprehensive insurance. I've said these 3 are falling under motor vehicle insurance. Comprehensive insurance covers all these things I've mentioned. Damages, medical expenses of the driver, medical expenses of the passengers, medical expenses of the third party, everything. That's why it is known as comprehensive insurance. So what is the difference? Third party, only the third party, the person who is hit. Full third party, the person who is hit together with the property, if at all that person had property. Then comprehensive, everything. The third party, the medical expenses of the driver, the medical expenses of the passengers, and everything. The third one is, let me not say the third one. Here it was a mistake. This is not number 2. These 3 are falling under motor vehicle insurance. So this one is the second one. Employer's liability. Employer's liability. Do not be confused. The first one is motor vehicle insurance that covers things to do with vehicles or cars. But it is divided into 3. Third party, full third party, and comprehensive. The second one is employer's liability. This covers compensation to the employees if they sustain injury, get sick, or die while on duty. The employees, workers, need to be insured. You work in a mine, you get injured while on duty. If you've been insured, the insurance company will take care of all the medical expenses. That is employer's liability. Apart from that, we also have life assurance. Life assurance. This provides cover against an event that will definitely occur. The thing that will cause death. That is life assurance. Now, life assurance is divided into 3, or there are 3 types of policies that are under life assurance. It's either you do whole life assurance. Whole life assurance pays a certain amount of premium. Remember, I forgot to talk about this word. The money that you pay the insurance company is known as premium. So, the policy of whole life assurance will pay a certain amount of premium agreed upon to the person for his or her entire life. You agree on a certain amount of money with the what? The insurance company. So, okay, I'll be paying this amount each and every month. Then after you die, that money will be given to your beneficiaries or your dependents. So when you do whole life assurance, you won't benefit from the money you will be giving the insurance company, but instead your what? Your relatives or your beneficiaries or just dependents. That is whole life assurance. You save or you pay premiums to the insurance company. After that, they'll give that money to the beneficiaries. Then we have terms policy. Terms policy covers someone for a fixed period of time. It is temporary, it's not permanent. So, if you die within the period of cover, the money will be paid to the dependents. But if there is no death, no money is paid. They have covered maybe, let's say, for example, 5 years. Okay, I'll be paying for 5 years. I'll be paying premiums. You're paying premiums. Then, if you die before 5 years, money will be given to your dependents. But if you don't die, 5, 6 years, you are not dying, they will not refund you, they will not give you the money. That is terms policy. So this one is like you are sure of when you will die. You say, me, I'll die after 5 years. See? After I die, give this amount to my beneficiaries or relatives. Now, if you die before this agreed period of time is reached, money will be paid. But if you do not die, you live beyond 5 years. It's just an example. No money will be paid. That's for the terms policy. Then we have life endowment policy. These two are similar. They cover one for a fixed period of time. Now for this one, the life endowment policy is good, not like the terms policy. If you are assured your life, let's say for 20 years, You die before 20 years, money will be paid. You live beyond 20 years, money will be paid to you. You see? So that's the only difference between life endowment policy and terms policy. For terms policy, when you live beyond, they won't give you the money. But for life endowment policy, whichever, you die before, they'll give you. You live beyond, they'll give you. It's like you are estimating the number of years you live on earth. You say, I think I'm just remaining with 20 years in. Okay, you insure. You assure your life. You assure. Say, okay, 20 years. You die before 20 years. If you got life endowment policy, they will give the money to the dependents or the beneficiaries. You live beyond 20 years. I'm still alive. 20 years, 21 years, I'm still alive. Money will still be paid to you. But if you did terms policy and you live beyond 20 years, money will not be paid to you. Money will not be paid to you. Whole life assurance has no specific period of time. You just agree with the insurance. Okay, every month I'll be paying this amount of money. Then when I die, no specific period of time. You just say when I die. So whenever you die, if at all it's after 50 years, they will come and give the money to the beneficiaries or the relatives. That's about insurance. Thank you very much for watching. Research more. This is very important. You need to know the types of insurance cover that we have, and moreover, this is development. This topic is economic and social development. So research more. Thank you. See you next time.